Hope is the Thing with Feathers is written around 1861. Is a popular poem by the American poet Emily Dickinson. In this poem, hope is metaphorically transformed into a strong-willed bird that lives within the human soul and sings its song no matter what. Essentially, the poem seeks to remind readers of the power of hope and how little it requires of people. The speaker makes it clear that hope has been helpful in times of difficulty and has never asked for anything in return. Hope is the Thing with Feathers is one of a number of poems by Dickinson that breathes new life into an abstract concept by using surprising imagery and figurative language. Let's know something about Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson was an American poet. Her poetry is marked by short poems with short lines and unusual punctuation and capitalization. Some of her well-known poems are Hope is the Thing with Feathers, Success is Counted Sweetest, A Bird Came Down the Walk, Tell All the Truth but Tell It Slant, and I Felt a Funeral in My Brain. So Dickinson's poetry was largely discovered after her death, and she is now considered to be one of the most influential poets in the history of literature. So this we have come to know about the poet who has written Hope is the Thing with Feathers. So now let's start with an explanation. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that's kept so many warm. I have heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. So the meaning is, hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul. The speaker defines hope as a feathered creature that dwells inside the human spirit. This feathery thing sings a wordless tune, not stopping under any circumstances. Okay. So the next line, and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. This feathery thing sings a wordless tune, not stopping under any circumstances. And sweetest in the gale is heard. Its tune sounds best when heard in fierce wings. Okay. And sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird. The meaning is, only an incredibly severe storm could stop this bird from singing. The next line goes, that kept so many warm. So the hope bird has made many people feel warm. I have heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea. The speaker has heard the birds singing in the coldest places and on the weirdest seas. Okay. So the meaning goes like this. Yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. Here, in the speaker's experiences, even the most extreme ones, the bird has never asked for anything in return. So, this is the explanation of each line. So, the summary goes, in this poem, hope is the thing which feathers. Poet compares hope to a bird. In the poem, hope is always present in the soul, perched and singing. It can be found in the darkest times and through many different storms. Although hope fights for us, it never asks anything in return. I hope it is clear to you, children. Please read the poem once more after you watch this video. Thank you.